Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to This Georgia Clay. So in this week's vlog, we are getting into fall, and I absolutely love the different spaces in our home that you'll see. So you'll see a couple of areas that have been transformed into the fall. And then in next week's vlog, you'll also see some other areas as well. I just couldn't get around to all of the different areas in our home to show you guys in this one vlog, but definitely next week we'll continue fall as well. But in this area, normally what's here is just a vase that I have with some spring florals in there. And then also Matt had put up this light for me that I got from Lowe's, and then this portrait here that I got from Target as well. And then here I just have some fall staples from Target this year. So I have their florals here, and I was trying to go for it in this particular area, something with oranges and yellow tones. And so I really love this floral because it picks up on that, and you'll see in a little bit, my console table has those same kind of elements. I did have this before. This is from Target a couple years back from their line. It's just a rattan pumpkin there, and it has some lighting in there, and you just put in, I believe it's AA batteries. And then this year I got this candle. I love it. It's part of Hearth and Hand, and I just love the ribbed details on that glass, or fluted details. I love it. And then also going with the amber tones too. Fall gives you that warm cozy, especially, matching, I guess, with the console table today as well. So this is Salted Honey is the scent there. Smells divine. I love scents that are just like normal scents that you can use day to day, rather than them being fall scents. Like if it was like pumpkin spice or anything like that, like I just can't do it. It's just entirely way too much. But I definitely love this area, and I love how it came together. Just simple. And then I just put some stems that I had from Hobby Lobby, and I just took some of the picks and took the leaves off and just scattered them there as if the wind had came and blew some leaves on top of the table here. And also I did make that table in our last home as well. So it is a fluted table that I made because at the time all the fluted tables were like the craze, and I was not going to pay that cost for a wood table that was fluted. So I did make that on my own. So that's one of the DIYs that came to our new home. All right, guys, so now that you know a little bit of this area, let's go ahead and get into this week's vlog, where I'm actually going to go ahead and set up my console table and get the tone of the house ready for fall. So after I had made my very first pumpkin spice of the season, it was time to get to work. And as you can see, our bedroom is going through a transition period. We have new furniture coming tomorrow. I cannot wait, but we definitely needed to get rid of these paper blinds. And today we're partnering with SELECTBLINDS. So I went on their website and I went back and forth in terms of what I wanted to actually use as window coverings in our home. And again, going with that modern European aesthetic, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Roman shades. In our previous home, it leaned more towards a modern farmhouse, so I had plantation shutters. But this time around, I wanted something that felt more cozier, that gave the room an overall hug when you went in. So I decided on their classic Roman shades, and I went with white linen. They came right to our home, really actually quick. I got them within a 2-week period, but these ones are motorized as well. And I love that there wasn't any fuss or anything in terms of putting them in the window, because this is a no drill, effortless installation. When placing your order on the website, it allows you to make labels for each window. So each window came with the preferred window. So it told me that it was for a bedroom and which window it was, and it was for window 5. So it was easy to know exactly which window I needed, or which window shade that I needed to be able to do the installation. I love the color tone of this, again, in a white linen. And look at that tension. It's like a tension rod that you're able to use, and you just put it up in the window, and then you're able to release those clamps and it just fits into the windowsill. Now, when we first unboxed them, Matt was looking for like screws and everything. And he was like, how do you install these? And I'm like, they're no drill. So he was really excited to not have to take out any tools for this particular project. So watching Matt here, you're just putting the bracket inside of the windowsill and then you're pulling down on that hinge and you're just creating the tension within the windowsill and it keeps the bracket up in place. Once you create the tension, then you're going to go ahead and lock them in place. And then once everything is nice and secure, then you're going to go ahead and attach your window covering, which is the Roman shade. So once Matt went ahead and put the Roman shade up, you just snap it into the brackets and then again, lock the window covering to the actual bracket. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you actually turn on the motorization if you were to get motorized. Then once he had window 5 in place, then we went around and took all the window coverings or the paper blinds up and repeated the same process. Again, putting the bracket up, opening those clips, providing the tension, and then you're going to lock it in place. And since it was so simple, I decided to go ahead and give it a try as well. Once everything was up, we decided to go ahead and test it out. And the remote already came programmed with all 5 windows. You can operate them all together or operate each window individually. And I absolutely love how it looks, but the link will be in the description if you guys would like to go ahead and purchase your own Select Blinds. Again, thank you so much to Select Blinds for partnering with us for that portion of the vlog. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shop my home and find what we're going to be using today for fall decor. I still love coming down here in the basement. Oops. So nice. Anyhow, so here's my guest room slash storage facility. But anyways, so all of our miscellaneous stuff, fall decor, Christmas decor, anything like that has been coming down here, purchases that I've made, and I just haven't had the time to figure out like where I want it to go, or I just haven't worked on that space where things should be. And excuse my voice, I am a little bit under the weather, so I'm having an issue with my voice. But anyways, so I have some items. I got these from Hobby Lobby and I love them. Last year I used them on my fireplace. I'll see if I have a picture in our old house, but I only had one, so it was kind of thin. So this year I bought another one. However, there are some viral garland and leaves that have the same color tone, just a little bit darker, that I bought from Amazon that mimic the afloral stems. So I'm kind of hesitant if I'm going to use these ones or not, but I definitely can use these ones probably on the fireplace in my office since I have that now. And then I have some other things from years previous. So like this is like a Hearth and Hand one, and this has like a different color tone. Some more stems and things like pumpkins, like that's a pumpkin. And I have, this is new part of Hearth and Hand that I bought this year. So it definitely goes more so with that darker afloral color tone. And I love the glass little vessel that it's in. So I do love that. And then I have some things that will be for upcoming vlogs as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down. I'm going to grab all the things that I think that will work this year. And I also have some other things in another storage area, but I'm going to see how this all works out, and then I will bring them upstairs, and then I will share with you what I decided to go with, and we'll go ahead and decorate my foyer. So in our new home, I'm really trying to stick with the modern European aesthetic. And a lot of those homes, I've seen that when they're doing decor for like seasons and whatnot, it's very simple. So I decided to go ahead and keep it very minimal in terms of just using basic pieces. So I use this one particular piece for a garland as the starting point, and then I basically wrap the garland around or on the console and then set everything around it. Therefore, when I put all of the decor pieces around it, it basically looked as if leaves were just scattered throughout, on top, and around the decor pieces, if that makes sense. So I decided to go ahead and incorporate my Halloween concept because I am not one to go back and rearrange my whole house to change over to Halloween. And for me, Halloween is not a season, it's a day. So I like to incorporate some fall pieces and also a touch of Halloween because I do like Halloween. I mean, it's fun, it's cute for the kids. And so that's why I just went ahead and decided like I'm gonna decorate mainly the bases of fall, but I'm gonna add in some cute little elements. Moving on to the table in my living room area, I really was puzzled in terms of what I wanted for this. I really was like adamant that I wanted to change out the artwork here, and I wanted to do something that was a little bit lighter for fall. I did have some other artwork that used to be in our bedroom in our other house, and I was like, it's a perfect spot, like I'm gonna use it here. But after like trying to see the vision and stepping back and looking, I'm like, I do not like this. I don't know what it is, but it just wasn't coming together. But it's okay. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional. I love decorating my home. I love providing services to clients because I have worked in clients' homes before. But sometimes it takes you some time to step back and not force things, because I don't know what this was, but this is not this Georgia clay standards at all. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I think I needed to eat dinner, and then once I ate, things started to come together. And so it was finally starting to click. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to force these pieces of art. I love what's always there. And sometimes it's okay that you don't have to change your whole home to incorporate a different season. They can just add elements to it. So definitely had to practice what I preach and do that. right, guys, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. I love my console table. I think it came out beautiful. And then it just has some little, I like to do Halloween in my home. So I do add elements in terms of, like, you see the little ghost peeking through, and then another one here as well, which these ghosts came from Amazon. Actually, Crate & Barrel has a ghost like that, same size and everything, and it's like 30-something bucks, but I'll put a picture up on it. And then this one I got from Amazon, that was only $19. So came out just, I feel like it's a good bargain. So this console table is part of the Dwayne collection, and I love it. I have a few pieces from Pop Mason in my home. These baskets I did get from Target quite a few years ago, and they just transitioned over to our new home as well. This entry rug runner I also got from Target as well. Love it. It's the same rug that's in my office, just on a larger scale, which I am going to share with you guys my office next week, because it's pretty much done. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's so cozy. I absolutely love it. So anyways, these pieces, again, this one's from Magnolia line. I got that a couple years ago. And it's not from Target. It's actually from Magnolia, her website. And then this is from Target. So are these stems. And another thing that I usually like to do is, here's the actual vessel that it's in, but I just put it in a larger one because it just goes with the aesthetics of my home a little bit more, and it's more substantial than having that smaller one here. So that's how that looks. This is a Target piece as well from Studio McGee line, and I love it. It just has the fall tones in it, the browns, the oranges, beiges, all of those color tones. I got this year from Kirkland's. I have one, the same one as well, but it's a lighter color. It's like more of a taupey color. It's kind of like this color, but I wanted some contrast, and I'm so glad that they came out with the brown version this year. I always keep this book here, Call It Home, but definitely goes with the fall vibes as well. And then, so pretty much here, and then, oh, also in this mirror, I did get from Wayfair. So I will link everything that I can on my LTK page, which will always be in the description of our vlogs, if you guys would like to shop the look. But I love the little Halloween ghosts. I mean, Halloween is one thing I don't particularly care for, coming back to a space and redecorating for Halloween. I'll just do it all at one time, but then add those little nods in there, because I'm not a true person to go all out for Halloween. If that's your thing, and I've seen people do it and it's absolutely beautiful, it's just not particularly me, but I love it. I like to add those little nods in there. So I want to go ahead and share with you guys the living room area, so I'll meet you there. So coming into our living room area that I absolutely love, I know a lot of you guys love it too, and it's clean, so definitely want to share it with you guys. It's not how it looks all the time, but I did get these paper mache ghosts from Walmart. Great find. So I love them because it gives those characteristics of Pottery Barn ghosts, but without that price tag. So I love them. I think I only paid $10 per ghost, so that was a great find. I had these from Amazon a couple of years ago that I use usually for Christmas. And so I just decided to put them in here, so that way they come on with a timer and just sets the mood. Again, with the amber glass, it fits in with the fall aesthetic. These I got from Amazon. They're all the rage in terms of a dupe of a floral garland and stems, but for a fraction of the price. So I got 2 of these 6-foot garland for $33 on Amazon, which is a stellar deal, because on a floral it's way more than that. I'll put a picture up on the screen so you guys can see exactly how much they cost. And then I am not great with hanging garland. I think I say that every year on my Christmas vlogs. I'm trying to get better, but it's just a little bit more difficult in terms of, now I have a cedar mantle and a command strip or anything does not stick to cedar. So I'm trying to figure that all out. But if you guys have any little, tips or any tips and tricks, put them in the comments in terms of what I should do to how to attach this to the cedar mantle a little bit better. I did go ahead and nail like some picture hanger nails at the top, and then I kind of used that to anchor behind the garland, but I feel like it's just not strong enough or large enough for the garland to actually attach to without falling. So right now it's staying just fine, and I hope it stays that way for the rest of the season. Over here I had some rattan pumpkins from a couple years back from a Target line as well. Normally I'll put like a light underneath it, but because I have the light ghost here, a lighted ghost over here, I think I'm not gonna put any lights in the pumpkins, just so it's not, I just want it to be in, just not a focal point. I just want it to be an accent. So I feel like the ghost is just enough with all the lights. Again, I got those from Amazon, and I will link them, the little ghosts. It comes with everything that you need, the whole kit to build the ghost, the eyes, the sheet that goes on top of the ghost. Actually, Matt will zoom in, I'll show you guys. So it comes with everything. It comes with the deconstruct him really quick. So it comes with the lights that you put for the ghost. It comes with the head for the ghost, the body, and then that's the battery pack for the ghost. So you just string the lights in these little holes here from one side to the other, so that way you get that perfect glow look. And then it comes with eyeballs, and you just put the eyeballs on with actual, it has like a sticky pad on the back of them, and they're Velcro. So I love them. And they come with two different kind of eyeballs. So larger eyeballs, like the one in the console table in the front, and then smaller ones like this one right here. So let me fix him up a little bit, but I love it. So cute find, and I think I only spent 20 bucks for both ghosts on Amazon. I can't beat it. I do have some ghosts for the front of the house, and I bought a Pottery Barn ghost wreath that I will do that next week. So I can't wait to change that out. I'm waiting for a couple more things so I can change out the front porch. Over here, I kept it simple, and I have this huge viral vase from Target, and it was 40 bucks. I absolutely love it. I have the smaller version as well, but I just felt like I didn't want everything to be cluttered over here, so I took the smaller one and put it in my room. So I'll put some florals in there. And I just used the same stems that are like in this garland over here. So absolutely love it. So I really haven't shown this area entirely too much because we have been working in this area in terms of our back deck out here. Just to give you guys a glimpse, we recently got it screened in, and I cannot wait to share with you guys that process. And also we have some DIY projects that we're going to be doing in the deck as well, so I can't wait. But Matt and I stayed up to 2 in the morning last night just vibing, and it was amazing. So I love it. Definitely worth the cost. But in this area, I envision to have an oversized mirror here, and then also going to come back and do that decorative picture frame molding on this wall as well, and some other areas within the living room. So that's to come. Definitely love my chandelier. It never gets the glory that it deserves in terms of only being a $250 light, but it's over 5 feet wide, and I love it. And it's also like 3 feet tall. So definitely love it. Worth every penny on that one too. And then in our living room, or excuse me, kitchen area and morning room area, I love this space. It's so cozy. We do sit here as a family of 5, and then 6 when my mother-in-law comes over to visit. But I cannot wait for the holidays and all of the things. But I did quickly do a little DIY in terms of putting some stems and picks in this garland here. I couldn't find another garland that was the same to match the one in the fireplace, or I did find one, but I didn't feel like investing money again. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use these picks and use the existing garland that I have, and it came out really good. So I love it. I love the vibe here. Again, it's just very mature, very demure. So I love it. Our kitchen, I've been loving as well too. I know a lot of you guys, when I made the salad, had said that they love to see me cooking in my beautiful kitchen. So I don't necessarily think a salad qualifies as cooking, but I do use it. I do use the kitchen. Tonight we're not going to cook though. So it's Friday night, so we're not cooking, but I do use it, and it is clean right now. I don't know why this lotion is here, but we do use it, and I love it. And I love the layout of the kitchen. We're still the only Ivy in our neighborhood that has this particular kitchen. The double oven will change later on, probably next year, to match the GE Cafe white appliances as well. But going with the fall theme, I just put a cute what is this, wreath on top of my hood here. I've always wanted to do that. Normally I would have to do it over a cabinet in our old house, but I now have a nice hood to do it on. And then I had these stems from our previous home as well, and then I just put them here in this vessel here. So I love it. And then I just put a pumpkin here. That vacuum cleaner is there because I was using it to vacuum the deck. So that's now our outside vacuum cleaner. And I will be sharing with you guys over in this area our butler's pantry. My light for the butler's pantry came in. I plan on, again, putting picture frame molding over there as well, and then doing some other things in that area in terms of sharing with you guys how I decorated the glass cabinets that are here. So I can't wait to share more of that with you guys. But I love our home. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love having the Georgia showers that come in, like just all of a sudden it's pouring down raining in this area. So I do love it. In the winter or late fall, when the leaves start to fall, we will be able to see our water view back there. We do have a marsh behind our home, and I can see the water just a little bit peeking through, but I cannot wait for all of that and to enjoy it out on, like I said, our new screened deck. So I love it. But I want to share with you guys our bedroom, just to recap, to share with you guys what it actually looks like now, because on Monday it's going to look entirely different because Pottery Barn is coming to deliver our new furniture. I feel like a kid, like I'm getting big kid furniture for the first time ever. So let me go ahead and share with you guys again. Select Blinds, our beautiful shades there, and then we'll talk about the room a little bit, and then we'll end our vlog. So here's our bedroom. I like to be as transparent as possible in terms of how realistic things look like in terms of being in our home. Actually, tomorrow we'll be in our home 4 months. It's insane to think that we've done a lot in the 4 months that we've been here. In terms of the last home, it took a lot longer to get to where we are currently in this process. But I love this little couch here, just a little peekaboo of this. I'm going to share with you guys later on where I got it from, and it's going to be a whole vibe once this is all set up here. This bed is not centered, so there will be more room here. As you can see, there's less space on this side than there is on that space. And then all of this will change. So all of the bedding, all of that, I have new things coming in. Our new bed, even though I loved our bed for this long that we've had it, and it was in our last home. And it's a great bed. It's beautiful, but it will go in our guest room until we actually do the guest room. Like I want to do a bunk room. That's the goal. But if not, I have a second ideal in terms of what we're going to do down there. But I love this space. And like I said, I can't wait to share with you guys. But right now it's just kind of a hodgepodge of everything, especially a TV with the sawhorses there. I told my husband, I was like, we don't need a TV in here, but he insisted he would make it do until we actually build our fireplace, which is the boxes that you guys saw in the living room that will have some boxes in there. So our fireplace insert is here. But just sharing with you guys again with Select Blinds, I love them. They are all motorized and they're quiet as well. And then I can choose which one I want to close and which one I want to open. So this is window 4, and so it's closing right now. And then I would just go through and I can close window 3, which is this one here, and then so on. So I love them. It's a vibe in the morning when we're just able to just open the blinds and wake up. We normally do not open this particular one because we do face our neighbors on this back side, and so just for their own privacy, and plus I don't necessarily want to look into their backyard, I don't open that one. But these ones I definitely do. And then in the fall, like I said, once these leaves fall down, I'll move this tree. Once the leaves fall down, there is a marsh behind us and it's beautiful. I can see the water while I'm laying in bed and I love it. As a matter of fact, we might have to change who sleeps on what side, because you sleep over here. But I thought I picked that side so I could see the water. But now if I'm on that side, yeah. If I'm on that side, I have to look over you. No. No, we got to change that. So anyways, I love them, and they're drillless. They were easy to put in. It's just like a tension rod. You just put it up and put it into the window. Of course, you have to do your measurements to make sure that you're ordering the correct curtain and it fits your space, but they do have different ones. Mine is a pleated style. So when it comes down, you see the pleats here, which I love. I feel like it adds texture to the room as well. I do plan on putting curtains around each window. That is more to come. We do plan on doing accent walls in here, maybe some cove molding, and definitely doing the fireplace in the next couple of weeks. So that's gonna start. But it's, like I said, I love it in here. Thank you again, Select Blinds, for partnering with us. And I can't recommend them enough. I absolutely love it. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week to this Georgia Clay. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we're gonna see you guys next week where we're gonna be in my office. I'm gonna wrap up all of fall, and then we're gonna get going on our fireplace. Guys, have a great week. Bye.